Thank you all for joining us this morning. Today's hearing, titled Agricultural Trade, Priorities and Issues Facing America's Farmers, is an opportunity for members of the subcommittee to hear directly from our farmers regarding their trade challenges and their priorities in today's tough and changing economy. Just last week, I spent time on Dickey's farm in Mozella, Georgia, meeting with a group of farmers and agriculture leaders to discuss the stress our farmers are experiencing. Their message to me and to us was loud and clear. Farming is a really tough job, but it is especially tough right now. Farmers in Georgia and throughout the country have been forced to navigate a tremendous amount of uncertainty over the last few years. Among their challenges, trade wars, COVID-19 supply chain disruptions, and now Russia's war in Ukraine have all sent shockwaves through global commodity markets. In addition to that, farmers are also experiencing extreme weather events as we deal with climate change. And many in Georgia painfully remember the destruction of Hurricane Michael in 2018. And as we speak, a third of the counties in Georgia, are experiencing some level of drought. In Georgia, the success of our farmers is integral to the success of our state. According to the University of Georgia Center for Agribusiness and Economic Development, food and fiber production and processing contributes nearly $70 billion to Georgia's economy, supporting over 350,000 jobs in my state. Expanding trade opportunities is not a guarantee for success, but it is certainly a vital tool in the toolbox for our farmers. And the farmers in Mozella told me repeatedly that trade barriers are a risk to their profitability. They're dealing with that challenge in real time on the ground. And I believe that it is our responsibility to support policies that keep our farmers competitive in the global market and expand opportunities for market access. I'm focused on doing all I can to help Georgia's farmers thrive economically and in their communities. And as we prepare for the next Farm Bill, I look forward to working with members of the Agriculture Committee, including Ranking Member Hoeven, to ensure that we are making strategic investments that set all farmers up for success, including those who have been historically underserved and overlooked. While passage of the next Farm Bill is likely months away, our farmers are facing trade barriers in international markets right now. Here are just a few examples. Last year, I partnered with my friend Senator Tuberville to highlight concerns to USDA and USTR raised by our peanut farmers in getting their products to market in Europe, and ways we need federal agencies to better coordinate and step up to help address this issue. I also remain concerned that our trade policies are leaving certain sectors behind, including Georgia's seasonal fruit and vegetable farmers. A steep increase in cheap imports have made it difficult for Georgia's produce farmers to compete in the market. I'm especially hearing in that regard from our blueberry farmers. Current regulations around showing that they're under distress have made it difficult for them to get any kind of relief. And so I've worked with Senator Rubio to support legislation to defend domestic produce production and level the playing field for Georgia's fruit and vegetable growers. As a proud Georgian, it would be a missed opportunity in this hearing to not mention pecans or pecans, depending on where you're from. My state is number one for pecan production. That's how we usually say it in Georgia. But Georgia's pecan growers are currently facing tariff rates as high as 36%, when attempting to export their products to India. So I'm currently working with Senator Cornyn to address this, and in the coming days, we will be pushing USTR to prioritize engagement on this issue. These are just a few examples of concerns that I'm hearing from farmers all across Georgia. But these examples underscore how we can work across party lines to tackle trade barriers in support of our farmers. And as chair of the subcommittee, it is my goal to ensure farmers' voices and experiences are heard throughout the halls of the Senate to better inform our work. This moment of uncertainty in our international markets demands strong leadership. And so I'm glad to see that Alexis Taylor has been nominated to be the USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Agricultural Affairs, and I look forward to considering her nomination soon before this committee. I'm also relieved that President Biden finally put forward the nomination of Doug McCallum to be the Chief Agricultural Negotiator at USTR. These positions are critical given the current stress that our farmers are dealing with because of the challenges in the current trade situation. The Senate needs to confirm these nominees right away because it's unacceptable that no one has been confirmed for these critical roles. Finally, I want to say thank you to Ranking Member Hoeven and his team for working with us on this hearing. The agriculture sectors in Georgia and North Dakota may look different, but I know we share many of the same priorities when it comes to advocating for the farmers in your state and in mine.